Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and we are back with 5 more different types of content that you can use and do and create from your media ministry to help you with this 5X challenge in November. So let's go. Hey folks, AJ the CEO here. It's your first time stopping by the channel. Thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you like what I'm doing here, consider becoming a patron or a YouTube member by clicking one of the links down below. So now let's cut over to 5 more different media content ideas for your media ministry. All right. Number 1 is, how about a morning prayer? This is something really simple that I know a bunch of other ministries have done on YouTube and everything like that, as well as Facebook, to where you just have your pastor, any of the ministry staff, and it doesn't have to be just the ministry staff. Anybody who is willing can actually just get on a Streamlabs, StreamYard, Melon app, Facebook app on their phone, tablet, whatever, or they can just record something and send it to your media, and it's just a morning prayer. Just one person just doing a prayer for the community or whatever topic, the body, whatever is needed at the point in time, and that's it. It doesn't have to be long. It could be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 5 minutes, whatever you want, and just a morning prayer that can be scheduled so that everybody knows, hey, they're putting out the prayer today. And I've seen so many ministries do this to where they have a very budding audience because everybody is looking to start their day off with prayer. And it's a collaborative type of thing that people can come together on your channel in whatever way, shape, or form. Number 2 is going back to what we said in our other one. You can take a section of a song, sermon, whatever, use the audio and put it to some B-roll footage to give you a different type of vibe based off of the message. When you're preaching off of something, you can actually just have, sunsets, or just have a visual representation of the word images that the sermon or the song is describing. You can be very creative with this. I've done this a couple of times with just reading scripture and putting pictures to it. It's open to whichever way you want to. So again, just take B-roll footage that you can get from Pexels.com or any other place like that that's free. Or if you want to purchase and get a whole bunch of stuff, I always recommend Envato Elements. That's what I personally use for a lot of the B-roll stuff. And I do for my business, my personal channel, my church's channel. You pretty much get stock footage, stock videos, stock photos, templates, music, a whole bunch of stuff. So, and it's covered by licenses as well too. So that could be an option. B-roll footage placed over top of some form of audio, whether it be sermon, music, or whatever. Number 3, how about you do some type of member talent show? Now, I jokingly was saying this to some other people. Some of the people who are some of the best cooks have not had 2 years been able to cook for any type of church gathering in any way, shape, or form. And this is just my thought. How about just have, hey, you got Sister Sally makes the best biscuits or whatever. How about get her just to record and say, hey, this is Sister Sally's recipe for whatever. And then you just have her document it and just show it like that to show the skills. You got somebody who, hey, you got one of your musicians and they're just going to do a quick music lesson or something like that. It's not just limited to typical lecture type of content for your service. It can be anything like that. You got somebody who's an artist. You got a praise dancer that hasn't been able to dance in a while. They can show their skills and talents like that. Have a little member talent show highlight reel of whatever gifts and talents that people have not been able to use in your ministry, and just give them a platform to do that. And you can cycle through that, do that once a month, once a week, whatever the time that you have. So a member talent show. Number 4 is you can do what I did a long time ago, and I really want to get back into doing this, hosting some type of game show on your channel. And this could be another interactive live stream. I'll tag the video when I did this. I actually did a Bible trivia show at my church we had hot wings and all this other stuff and everybody loved it. But you can easily change that into an interactive type of engagement on any of your platforms. If you want to do, I've seen people do an online scavenger hunt to where it's like you have to find anything that's going on. That's probably better for like Zoom. But maybe if you have a trivia, you can actually throw questions out there and the first person to enter it in the chat comment wins. You can set up some fun stuff like that. Maybe even give an Amazon gift card away or something like that. And it's another way, just like how we did it. We did Bible study with a twist. You can still have a learning experience and a fun engagement with everybody else, but just do it in a completely different way. So some type of online game show that interacts with your congregates or anybody else who just happens to come by your channel. And number 5, one of my favorites that I want to get back into is all your musicians. How about you've seen virtual choirs. How about a virtual music video with your band? Or if they are coming in, have them come in and just record them playing some of their favorite songs. And there's no choir or nothing like that. It's just music that people can meditate to, pray to, just listen to, get into the spirit of worship or something like that. I mean, I used to sit down and love during lunch breaks, go to the local music store and just live stream me playing on the piano, something like that, but then just more formal in your media ministry. So again, get some of your musicians together, whether it be an organ player, piano player, guitar player, whatever. You don't have to have the whole band. This could be considered almost kind of like the talent one that we mentioned before, but this is more of like an organized type of thing to where instead of just recording the choir, this is focused just on your musicians being able to do something, and people can chime in and just listen to the music and get into a worshipful moment just by listening to music. So there you go. Let's go over all 5 of them again. So we got morning prayer. You can have a short little video of just people, anybody, whether it be a ministerial staff or just any volunteers, get on and record a quick morning prayer that can be going on to your channel on a certain day of the week or whatever. You also got B-roll footage to sermons or songs, anything like that. You can go to pexels.com and any other free stock footage and video place. There's other ones like Story Blocks that you pay for, Envato Elements, the ones that I've used. You can go directly to Video Hive or Photo Dune or any of those, also owned by Envato, and you get a one-off stuff. But you can make anything like that. Any video editor works. I mean, you don't have to get super, super fancy. Just take the audio and then find some video that matches the certain part that's being talked about and just put it in there. So you have words and images to go around with it, or video to go around with it. Number 3, we talked about making some type of member talent focused highlight show for members, showing off not showing off, but giving them a platform to share their gifts and talents that they may not have been able to use it, whether it be somebody who's doing knitting, somebody who's cooking, doing anything to show off their art, anything like that, to give them a moment to just show the gifts and talents that God has blessed all of us with, and giving a moment to share that talent, not just with your ministry, but with the world at large. Number 4 is some type of online interactive game with your audience, whether that's your congregation, anything like I've done before, Bible trivia to where you ask questions. Other people have done scavenger hunts, different type of interaction to make it fun, but then you can still be a learning moment at the same time. And number 5 is bringing your band together if you have one, and just have them record just live music of just praise and worship music or any type of music without words, just them playing just for the enjoyment of your congregation and anybody else who's coming by your channel. So there was 5 more ideas that you can do to 5X the content that's coming out of your media ministry. And like I said before, folks, some people have dropped some great ideas in the comments in the past video. So again, leave some ideas down below. Let me know which one of these kind of rings true to you that you want to try, or if you're doing anything different. please share them down below, because again, it's all about us working together to reach everyone, not just one ministry reaching everybody. All right. So if you like this type of content, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. We will see you on the next video. Later.